Well, for more on that story, we can go now to Ramallah in the West Bank. Joining me is Marc Frings from the German think tank, the Konrad-Adenauer Foundation. Thank you for being with us on France 24. So we are seeing a rapid flare in tensions, the most intense violence, in fact, since 2014. Are we on the cusp of another major war between Israel and Gaza?
I don't think so. I think the next 24 hours will be quite decisive on this. No one has a clear interest in another war. Islamic Jihad made this clear even on Twitter an hour ago, where they said Israel also have to calm down the current situation. What we have observed in the past 24 hours, of course, was a kind of escalation, but, and I don't want to be cynical here, but it followed a clear choreography. Both sides were somehow forced to show and demonstrate its abilities to strike back. But as long as no Israeli civilian gets killed in the next hours, which would lead to a certain pressure on the Israeli government, and as long as no very important target is hit inside Gaza, I think that the situation hopefully will calm down again.
And there had been some progress of late, hadn't there, between the two sides? They were making progress in these Egyptian and UN-backed peace talks. Israel, also the Israeli Prime Minister, Benjamin Netanyahu, just allowed $80 million in aid from Qatar to get through, despite opposition from within his own party. Why are we back at this point? It seems to be one step forward and three steps back.
Indeed. I think we see a certain ambivalence here. On the one hand, recent news were quite positive. You've mentioned the salaries that could have been paid to the civil servants in Gaza. Fuel could be delivered because we are facing a huge energy crisis in Gaza. But I think the main reason for the current escalation has a very concrete starting point, which was yesterday's operation, an Israeli operation that apparently has failed, which you can see because of the high number of killed persons on both sides, Israel and in Gaza. And this then provoked a certain reaction from both sides. What we see through the past hours is clearly how fragile the current situation is. No matter how far ceasefire talks have been reached, it could be violated at any second here.
What has been the reaction from the Palestinian Authority, which is, of course, based in Ramallah, where you are?
Yeah, of course, the Palestinian Authority here in Ramallah has condemned any kind of violence that Israel has started. But I think the more serious, more important reactions were coming throughout the past hours from within Gaza. Both Hamas and the Islamic Jihad made it clear they have to respond to what Israel has started. What the current media are reporting is that around 200 rockets were fired from Gaza into Israel. Fortunately, also because of the Iron Dome missile defense system, no Israeli civilian got killed. But it's not about the rhetorics. Currently, it's about the military actions. And as I said in the beginning, we just can hope that this calms down in the next hours.
Marc Frings, thank you very much indeed.